Shalom, Kahala, Yahweh Shemi Hawashai, Shema Kakmadash, double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of GMS, including the elders that came before them that taught us truth. Shalom and salutations to all the brothers out pushing the word in truth and in sincerity, the hopeful elect tabernacle of David. To the Aquat that are listening and learning, being the pillar of rest, 144,000, one-third, the hopeful elect of Israel, and the brother Yahshua. Stay vigilant throughout the holiday weekend. All right. It's a quick admonition. I'll try to keep it short. We'll start here. Matthew 24 and 10. And then shall many be offended and shall betray Salak. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for 12. Salak. Matthew 24 and 12. And then we'll come back to 10. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. So we're watching this right now. All right. Everything is on the table this week. All right. Why? Number one, it's a so-called holiday. All right. Let's read this again. Matthew 24 and 10. And then shall many be offended and shall betray one another and shall hate one another. All right. So these are the times that we're in. We know about the false prophets. We know about all of that. Okay. But here's the point. Anything can happen. Today is Tuesday. Thursday in 2 days, right, is what they call the 4th of July, or the 4th of Jews lie. Okay, so the perfect camouflage for an attack, if you will, is what? Fireworks. Okay, there are 2 days that you must be extra vigilant. Okay, New Year's and the 4th of July. Why? Fireworks. All right. You don't know if it's an automatic weapon. You don't know if people are shooting at each other. You don't know if that cherry bomb is a grenade. You don't know what the hell is going on. So you have to. What do you have to do? You gotta stay vigilant. All right. Let's see. Let's get this real quick. Be circumspect, right? Is it be ye? Let's see. Be circumspect. Let's see. So, Lucky, bear with me. Gotta go to the phone. I'll do it here. Let me see. Let's go here. Let's get B. Where do they send you? Ephesians. Okay. See then. All right. Let's get that real quick. And then we'll move on. Let's see. Ephesians 5 and 15. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. Redeeming the time. Why? Because the days are evil. All right. This 4th of July, again, right? You must, all right, differentiate. When you go to the service, right, and you're becoming a soldier, they train you, right, to identify different planes that go by, right? The sound of different helicopters. You should know the difference between a Chinook and a Jolly Green Giant. Okay, a Chinook is double rotor blades, so it has a completely different sound. That's a ship that's coming to pick you up and rescue you. Whereas an attack helicopter has a different sound to it, and you want to hide and get the hell up out of there, right? You got to know things like that. And then you got small arms fire. You should know the difference between an AR-15 or a M16 and an AK. They have two distinct different sounds, because most likely your enemy is going to have that AK, and then some sort of American affiliate is going to have a M16. So it helps to know these things, and that's not always true that, you know, those particular people are going to have that weapon, but it helps, all right? And it goes down to what? Walking circumspectly, not as a damn fool, and use wisdom. Don't ever let somebody tell you don't use wisdom, right? Who says that? Anyway, so let's see. So I typed in, what did I type in? Something to the effect of a potential terrorist attack during the holiday weekend, right? Let's go ahead and do it again. Let's see. Let's see, P-O-T-T. Okay, and then you got Vlad, who still hasn't got his retaliation yet. So anything can happen between now and what, next week, really, because that holiday weekend goes straight through. Potential terror attack. Let's see. Okay, now we're going to put 2024. Now watch what comes up. And we understand the algorithm, okay? When we type this in, right, potential terror attack, 4th of July weekend, 2024. When we type this in and we run a search, and then all the information comes up about 9 years ago, that's telling you something, okay? That is telling you that they did that. They set it up like that. We'll run the search. 9 years, 9 years, 9. What is this? 10, well, okay, there's one 10 hours ago, but what is that? That's just the news. This is the only thing, right? 13 days ago, right? Now, and this isn't really referring to the holiday weekend, all right? And then we go back to 9 years. 9 years, 5 years, 9 years, okay? What is this? That's Iran, that's Hezbollah, that's something different, that's the news. 9 years, 8 years, what is going on? So there wasn't any possible or potential holiday attack unless it was damn near 10 years ago. Okay, it doesn't jive, it doesn't add up. So this is manipulation, you understand? What is this, 8, 9 years ago, right? What is this? That's not a terrorist attack. That's a magnitude earthquake, 3.8. So, as you can see, this is just fireworks danger, right? Oh, fireworks safety tips. You got that 3 days or coming all the way up to now. All right? This is not affiliated with the 4th of July. So that's a red flag. All right? Nothing. Fireworks safety tips. Okay, nothing at the same time as what? At the same time as this. Former CIA acting director warns U.S. faces serious T-attack threat. This is after, the Crimean situation? Let's look at this. Let's take a look at it. Okay, so U.S. faces serious T-attack threat. Wouldn't they try to, alert you with this week coming up? right? Shouldn't they? But all we can find is they're alerting you about 9 years ago. They're diverting you. Okay, they are not wanting us. They are telling us what is about them. They're not warning us. They're telling us. Okay, but what are they telling you? This is 13 days ago. This is not even near the holiday weekend. So what this is dealing with is what? Let's see what they're talking
Since October, FBI Director Christopher Wray has appeared before Congress 8 times. On every occasion, he raised alarms over the ongoing threats facing the United States. He did so again earlier this month.
We've seen the threat from foreign terrorists rise to a whole nother level after October 7th. We continue to see the cartels push fentanyl and other dangerous drugs. China continues its relentless efforts to steal our intellectual property and most valuable information.
Okay, so stop that. This goes back 13 days. What happened after they posted this? Sevastopol. Okay, what is Sevastopol? Okay, Putin, this is what I typed in. Putin will retaliate against U.S. for Sevastopol. You got to know what that is. So this is 8 days ago. NATO will pay Putin roars as American ATACMS missiles kill Russians on Crimean beach. So he has to get his lick back, right? Retaliate. Where's the word retaliate? Russia tells U.S. ambassador it will retaliate over Sevastopol missile strike. So when is this going to happen? It hasn't happened yet, right? And here we come right up on the 4th of July when anything could happen. Where are the warnings? Okay? Where are the warnings that Russia might retaliate during an opportune time like the 4th of July weekend? Doesn't have to be Thursday. It could be the day before, which is the 3rd. It could be the 4th. It could be the 5th, 6th, right on through. And nobody's, oh, well, don't worry, just pop your fireworks. Okay? Which is cover fire. Okay? A man could go outside and shoot straight up in the air, or anybody for that matter, and people will think what? Oh, it's just a M80. It's just firecrackers in succession. Okay, so these things you have to consider these. I'm not saying something is going to happen. I'm saying be ye circumspect. Walk circumspectly, not as fools. All right, that's the message. Because there are 2 days out of the year, okay, that involve fireworks. Okay, and you don't know whether somebody is shooting or they're shooting off fireworks. All right, so you have to have your head on a swivel. What would be the opportune time to try to pull something like that? Okay, so there should be warnings up, but what do we see? We see things going back a series of things going back 9 years, like somebody programmed that, right? It should be all over the place, and there should be. I'm not the only one thinking the way I'm thinking right now. All right. Any combat soldier knows what those 2 days are about. All right. That retaliate. It will retaliate. Okay. So we're waiting on that. If you're watching what's going on after the beach incident in Crimea, the Russian people are like this. Look here, Vlad. We're waiting for you to do something. So where's it at? Right? Well, it hasn't happened yet. Okay, so you gotta, consider it might go down. Let's see. It says Putin blames U.S., vows revenge. And that's all we've heard about it. Okay, where's the revenge at? All right, so we have to really be, circumspect. This holiday weekend. All right, So let's see. That's basically the message. All right. Because we're in some real precarious times right now. See all of this? 8 years ago. What is this? 5 years ago. This is nothing. This is all, right? Fireworks safety tips. What is that? All right. Where is somebody warning the people to be vigilant? All right. It's not there. Okay. So what else? Russia tells U.S. Did we watch that? Got Pepe. Okay. And then you got the Chick-fil-A, right? Anything can happen. You got things like this, right? These guys can be activated this weekend, right? Is this Venezuela? Is this a Venezuelan?
You're the guy with the gun, the person who would do anything to protect.
Slovakia. Is this Venezuelan migrants? Here's the
We're
break.
back here on Live Now from Fox, the time 9:28 over on the East Coast and 6:28 on the West Coast. My name is Josh Breslow, and I'm here for the next several hours to bring you all of your top stories and live events from across the country.
So this was the Chick-fil-A shooting in Texas, right? Where does it say? We got to find out where he's from.
Across the world. We are following some breaking news coming in from our Fox 4 Dallas team. This is out of Irving, Texas, outside of Dallas. Police.
So this is Fox News. Let's find out where this guy is
arresting a man wanted in connection to a deadly shooting inside of a Chick-fil-A restaurant. Oved Bernardo Mendoza Argueta, 37 years old, booked into the Irving jail this morning, and the information is just coming in. We know that 2 people were killed inside of that Chick-fil-A restaurant. Again, a suspect now in custody. This, according to our Fox 4 Dallas team, do want to take you to their live report from just moments ago.
Of 2 people at an Irving restaurant was booked into jail early this morning.
Fox 4's Ticia Mozenga joins us live at the Irving Police Department with that story. Ticia?
See how we haven't heard where he's from yet? Okay.
Yeah, good morning, guys. 37-year-old Oved Bernardo Mendoza Argueta is sitting in the Irving jail. He was booked around 3 a.m. this morning. Now, police say that he shot and killed 2 people inside the Chick-fil-A near MacArthur Boulevard. And
what was that about? Okay. He was sent there. He was given a target, right, as a sleeper, and he went to do the hit. Listen.
Walnut Hill Lane Wednesday afternoon. We still don't know the names of the victims, and a woman told Fox 4 she rushed to the scene after getting a call from her teenage daughter who works at a restaurant next door.
She's like, they're jumping out the window. They're jumping out the window. I'm like, what am I supposed to do? At that moment, a mother's concern is my baby.
Do you see why this weekend you have to be vigilant? You have to be circumspect. Okay, watch this.
How soon can I get to her? We think that our kids is gonna be safe when they leave the home to make some extra money, you know, and when they get here, something will happen, and this is too close.
Police have not said if the victims were customers or Chick-fil-A employees, and police do believe they were targeted. It is unclear how the suspect is connected to them. Mendoza Argueta, by the way, is charged with capital murder, and there has not been a bond set yet.
Okay, let's find out where this guy is from. Okay. I mean, it's look how swarthy he is. It's pretty, let's see, wife of victim. Let's see, Chick-fil-A shooter. Let's see. Let's see if we can determine where he's from. Because if he's
introducing Motific, a complete software.
If he's from Venezuela, right? You connect the dots.
People at an Irving restaurant yesterday has been identified to police by his wife. Hello, I'm Steve Eager. Oved Bernardo Mendoza is accused of murdering 2 people, Patricia Portillo and an unnamed man at a Chick-fil-A yesterday afternoon. They were employees, and so was his wife. Police haven't shared why they think he did it. Fox 4's Alex Boyer is live with the latest.
So his wife was working there?
Hey, Stephen, at this point, we still have a lot of unanswered questions. Irving police declined any additional on camera interviews today, saying they really want to let the detectives work this case at the moment. We know that the suspect's wife, as you mentioned, worked at that Chick-fil-A, as did the two people who were killed inside. One of them has been identified.
Okay, so that's going somewhere else. All right. I am just kind of looking at this. Let's see. Chick-fil-A shooter. Let's see. Just doing a little sleuth in here. Let me see. Personal info. No. Let's go. Chick-fil-A shooter. Texas. Chick-fil-A shooter. See if we can find any information on the El Salvador. Okay. All right, El Salvador. Then you go like this. Is Russia allied with El? And this is what you call being vigilant. You look into these things, okay? You look up words. This is a question. Let's see, Russia is a fundamental partner for us. This is energy cooperation. Who are allies? The United States is one of the main political and economic. Answer my question. See if Quora is going to give up any tractors. My point is this. Let's use Venezuela. Okay. If Venezuela is an ally of Russia, Russia has troops on the ground through the Venezuelans. Okay. But it's looking like this situation is going back to something that happened. They're probably stealing from the Chick-fil-A or whatever. But point being, anything could happen, right? So you got to check things out. Nothing wrong with, due diligence, vigilance, and being circumspect. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna close out, but you got to keep your eyes open. All right, because this is coming. What do we know? Putin will retaliate. He said it. Okay. He said it. What do you mean double standards? We're going to do the same thing to you. Russia blames U.S. for what? What are they calling it? They're calling it that. So he's not going to send one back this way. It's called retaliation, right? The double standard would be if they weren't able to do it back, and they know that they can. All right. So just stay vigilant. Let's go back to Ephesians. All right. Get it here, Ephesians 5. So y'all can bear with me. Ephesians 5 and 15. Let's read a couple of different ones. Here's your instructions for this weekend. All right. You men of the Lord and you Aquat that are listening and learning. King James, see then that you walk, that you walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. Be very careful then how you live, okay? How you walk. Don't live like fools, Okay, use wisdom, take heed. Therefore, carefully take heed how you walk. All right. Some people don't understand what circumspect means. Okay. Therefore, see that you walk carefully, living life with honor, purpose, and courage, shunning those who tolerate and enable evil. Stay away from wicked niggas, right? That's why dude had to go shoot up the Chick-fil-A, right? Pay careful attention to how you walk, right? Act like people with good sense and not like fools. Pay careful attention. Watch carefully. Watch. Okay? All right? Get one more and we'll go. Is this 6? Yeah. All right. Why? Because this is the time we're in. 2 Ezra 6:24. At that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. The springs of the fountain shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run. So we're coming into a dark time. Okay, if you don't have this information, right, it's going to be shut down pretty soon. Right? They will not run. Where is it? Right? That water. Rivers of flowing water. Springs of the fountain shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run. If you don't get this word, right, you're going to be out there fighting with your brother, with your friend, like enemies. All right? The day is evil. So you have to consider that, right? Things are going to get worse and worse until you give it up. You give up the funk. You be like, oh shit, it ain't getting better. Yeah, you're going to realize it's best to understand that before it starts happening. And it's started. Okay? There's some trickles going on out there. And in a minute, it's going to be a full-blown gusher. So with that, we hope that the elect are edified. Right? Stay vigilant through the holiday weekend. All right? With that, we hope the elect are edified. Brothers and sisters, shalom.